Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, for a little bit we thought his story had concluded, but not to be. Here's Tom Brady in his 23rd NFL season, leading the Bucs offense out once again.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
First play, first pass for Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
What's up, stream? Welcome everybody to another stream. We're live streaming Madden 23.
Tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could
What's up, everybody? We are live streaming.
I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Those are the numbers from Rudolph from last week's game. 5 catches, 51 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be taken down right.
Come on, Saints. Not losing losers.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And this is going to be another.
Come on, Saints.
Made at the Saints 18. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on, Saints.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Shut the frick up.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. So that
Brady sucks. Suck my lemon.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Brady stinks.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the 7th overall pick back in 2018 from Wyoming, Josh Allen. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. The hat trick plus 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Sorry about that. There's a little bit of noise over here.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. On play action, Allen out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
18-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate.
Oh my God,
the receivers
really?
catch it, the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Over the middle here to Rudolph. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Kamara trying to right side. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now it's Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble. Give to Kamara running right. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. That time a 9-play drive, and the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So out come the Bucs now. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Brady. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing now is Brady. Jumps it off to Fournette. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Brady saying, let's go, as he'll hustle him to the line. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. No surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Come on, baby.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Brady now on first down. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 3. Brady now to throw. That's out to his now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints.
This is awful.
And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
Looking downfield for Godwin.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
On 2nd and 10. Brady, he'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Brady again.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. So we've come to halftime after a past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. A 10th carry for Kamara. A beautiful spin and room to run.
On
a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Being chased out left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle, Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now Allen off the bootleg. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they... And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or 2? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
There we go.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. And Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't know what the fudge that was, but that was kind of goofed
The
out.
margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Allen rolling to his left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one.
Yeah.
Good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone. But still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
I ain't getting this
They'll
one.
take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. On the counter, here's Jones. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Allen off the play fake. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Again, here's a Zigbo.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And now they'll throw with Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, you don't know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing off.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Oh, this is about made it.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And makes
He's
it
knocked
across
out.
the
Fumble
20 as these
again.
guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this was pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to
Give me
not
the
do it
warning.
in the
Let's go.
future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced
Second down
in this
and
runaway
whatever.
contest.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Oh, we're gonna let them bounce.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. So Allen's going to look to throw. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Saints, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hope everyone's doing alright. Hope everyone's doing alright. We're streaming here. I've been streaming for almost an hour. Come on. This is taking forever. Let me talk about this. Let me tell someone. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, people. What's up? How is everyone doing? There we go. There we go. So we're gonna. Oh yeah, I need to tell Comprise to play this week. There we go. 45 minutes. We're 13-0. Alright, how is everyone doing though? We're gonna wait on my friend to play his week. Then we can continue. As you know, we won. So we're gonna call nope. Can't match can't do. We're 93 overall, so I think we're good.
You have grades for browse available players to improve your team.
ROB's a C. Or LG's a C. RDT's a C. Let's see if we can pick up anybody. well, stream, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys for watching. And guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Stop right